stream that you choose. Now coming to what are the options of careers that are open to you if you do your graduation with arts or humanities. When I say humanities, it includes philosophy, it includes sociology. When it comes to arts, we refer to languages, we refer to politics, which I do not know. You might have heard the word politics, but what you are hearing is not what is politics. So here, you are going to get so many career options. You can go through all the career options together. You can go for, see, unfortunately, the idea is people who go for arts have no career options. It's an absolutely misconception. Arts के साथ you can have sales marketing, management, banking, finance, library science, civil services, which is nowadays most important, administrative services in government services, central government, state government. With arts, people are more. When you talk about IPS police officers, custom officers, account officers, everywhere you will see you have to have with arts and humanities, more students are scoring with UPSC, MPSC exams. Similarly, law you can do. Defense, also students are taken with arts, aviation, travel tourism, hotel management, journalism, advertisement, acting, modeling, direction. Now BMM has come up. That also is going to help besides arts. And art and design, higher studies, teaching, work and research. Nowadays, international, all the international level, research is highly funded. So those who have a very creative mind and something to do very offbeat, which everybody is not doing, they should go for this. So let us go with the next one. I have specifically divided it with subjects. When you take in language, as Madam introduced, she is going to speak of a language. It can be English, it can be Marathi, it can be Gujarati, Hindi, Urdu, any language. People who have a flair of communication, who likes to write, who likes to speak. For them, if you take up language in colleges, you can get into editorial role in television. Nowadays, this is booming. Market is booming. So when it comes to editorial role in television, newspapers, magazines, TV journalism also nowadays has become a great reporter, anchoring, content writer. Nowadays there is a shortage of content. Even film script writers, that also comes into this. Public relation officers, nowadays all the corporate level have to take up translators. You know, we have got students taking Japanese. Per page, they are paid 1,000 rupees per page translation. 1,000 to 5,000 rupees per page. You can sit at home and you are given a translation job. Whether that is for French, whether that is for Persian, Japanese, now all languages are there. And for every page, you are paid for doing translation work sitting at home. It's not work sitting in office. Even you sitting at your free time, even with you taking care of your family, one can take up this profession. Similarly, telecommunication, and finally teaching. Teaching is another noble profession which you can take up, especially for girls I would recommend, because you can enjoy your vacation, you have fixed working hours. Nowadays in corporate sector, for people, it's a very hard life that has come, very competitive. You should bring an output. There should be maximum time put in by you. But when it comes to teaching profession, there's a restricted time span, restricted days to work, and therefore you are able to work in a stress-free environment, and even social status is more. Today, if I'm here in front of you, I am an arts teacher, arts students, and I'm a principal of an arts college. And therefore, in no way I feel I have got a lesser social status than even a doctor or an engineer. So it's a kind of mindset that we need to change with the changing world. Next. Same way with languages. If instead of language you don't like, you can take economics. Now this is another subject which is giving you the choice where there is absolutely scarcity of people getting into this. Like you have banking and finance. I know so many bank managers who are coming and say we want people with economics and econometrics. Similarly, at government level also, import-export, econometrics, there is a great demand. And they are not getting people who have done their economics and going up for a bigger job. And there is a pay scale at a very high level. Remember, it's not with the thousands that you are paid when it comes to these subjects. And again, I repeat, maybe engineers are innumerable, but people taking up this are very few. So jobs are there, people are not there. So here you can say demand is there, but supply is not there. And that supply is not there because of our ignorance. Why to go for arts? What can I do after arts? Please remember, sky is the limit even with arts. There is nothing like that. Remember, arts, science, commerce. With every graduation, you can go for banking. Whether you do arts, science, and commerce, you can go for insurance. Whether arts, science, and commerce, you can go for MBA. Nowadays, even in MBA for HR, they prefer people with psychology and philosophy. So after economics, if I take the next subject, which is another very popular subject, and that is psychology. Now, when you go for psychology, you can work as counselors and psychologists in schools and colleges. It has been made mandatory. Hospitals, they need counselors. Industries, again it's mandatory. Sports, prisons, advertisements, rehabilitation centers and guidance. These are the places where the jobs have been created for people who are doing psychology. I have given you just a broad outline of places where the jobs are waiting for people who do these subjects. They want people only with those specialization of subjects. If you've done it, here again there are lots of vacancies even currently where they are not getting right people. I think with that, geography is another subject where nowadays the demand has come up, especially here in college and universities for research and for teaching. They are not getting teachers. Agricultural research has become one of the very prominent fields where government pays you for this, and solid waste disposal, mining industry, and remote sensing. If you do with geography, sky's the limit for you, because there are lots of government schemes opened for people who have got this kind of qualification. That I have not taken more. I think politics I've taken. I had less time, so I've taken a few subjects. Politics is another subject. If you try to complete your graduation with politics, you will be able to get into civil services. That is, nowadays you come across in Sachivalaya all big babus who dictate all the politicians. The ministers are under them. Same way in central government, parliament, and all the secretariats who make all the decisions. They are doing under civil services. For that, after doing your BA, BSc, BCom, or during that time, during that period only you can manage giving UPSC exams, which is a competitive exams at all India level. And if you want to be of a Maharashtra state, you have to give MPSC exam. With this quantitative exams which you give, you are very well trained and you are able to take up a post of a big government officers who get more than anybody. There is no corporate person also who can compete these IAS services when it comes to their status, their dignity, and the amount of money that they earn with all the facilities and perks that government gives. And remember, nowadays government jobs are the most secure jobs than anywhere in the world. With this, there are more opportunities for all government jobs. And similarly, you can become a political advisor. Nowadays, so many people are entering into politics and they really don't know anything. And they always need an advisor. And we have got 2-3 students who have become advisor to 2 persons who are now contesting elections from Mumbai itself. So another obviously is teaching and research. Teaching and research is common for any subject that you take up. I think with that we finish up with this. Only thing is, I wanted to tell you, remember, with arts, there are lots and lots of options open. Do not try to underestimate and never go by what others say. Oh, you took arts, maybe you got less marks. This is another misconception. People who get very good marks go for science. Others, all Gujarati people, we feel that when you want to do business, you have to be in commerce. And those who don't get anywhere into science and commerce, get into arts. This is not the thing. Please make a thoughtful choice, and that too because you are interested taking it up. You take it up. Don't ever listen to others, because now with the changing society, with the changing career avenues, we need to change our mindset. And whatever choice you make it with full self-confidence that I'm doing it because I love to do it, I'm interested to do it, and whatever work you'll do with your love and interest, that will always give you happiness. Money is always going to be there. Money is not going to run away from your life. But happiness of doing something of your interest will always keep you healthy also. So be healthy, be wealthy, and be wise in everything that you do in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think it was a pleasure. Do we have any questions?
A couple of questions. Yes. History, archaeology also there is it, but archaeology you have to get in for science. You can't do with arts. Archaeology, if you want to take in junior college, you can take arts, but you need mathematics. So you can go for arts in junior college, but mathematics is a compulsory paper if you want to go for archaeology. You can't pursue your BA You have to change your stream. So many students who find mathematics, who find science subjects very boring in 11th and 12th, they don't want to go for physics, chemistry, biology. They do go for arts, but then maths is a compulsory paper if you want to divert to archaeology. So this cannot be taken up at BA level.
Any more questions?
Nowadays, there are many students from science who have started taking psychology because they don't want to do biology. So when they go for psychology, if they want to get into psychology, then they have to turn over to arts. Or they can go for a psychiatrist. That is only if they get into medical, then they can become psychiatrist. Psychiatrist is a medical profession. Psychologist is not a medical profession, where you work as a counselor, as a guide, as a motivator, as an emotional support. And that's what one can do with this.
Question.
You can go from? Yes. There are different kinds of jobs in defense. It's not that job which is meant for science students. With arts, you do your NCC, you get your C certificate, and with that any government jobs where all the subjects related to arts, any subject is related to arts, you get into officer's post. You get into officer's post. But with C certificate, you get first preference. And with arts, the best advantage is that you get enough time. You get enough time because you don't have practical work. And therefore, you can acquire other skills. You can go for your RD camp. You can do many other skillful work. And therefore, your chances to get into defense also increases. Similarly, in IPS also. Nowadays, you'll see more people going with arts into IPS. That is, the police officers nowadays, you know, even 25% is going to be for girls. And therefore, even in defense or when it comes to police, when it comes to IAS, everywhere now girls have a reservation. So they get into it very fast. And it's very easy. Comparatively, it's easier. Yes. I showed you. Everywhere now you have it. Schools, colleges have to have psychologists. Now everywhere it's required. Nowadays,
Archaeology.
Archaeology. That is not my cup of tea. Because archaeology has started coming up in India, but not that scope afterwards. Course is there, that is not the issue. But afterwards, what is the scope? So much of research work is still not started in India. It is not so much. I think she will be able to tell you more, but not so much in India. But it's coming up. We are changing. We are moving upwards. But still, we are not at that stage. These are the things which are very well settled. Lots of demand, supply is less. So if you feel, and you know the law of economics, more demand, less supply, your value is higher. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Something about?
Waste management.
See, nowadays, government, I think you must have seen that Satyameva Jayate thing where waste management and all they do talk about. No? See, waste management is one of the very important issues which government of India is trying to resolve. Because the amount of waste that we are developing, and this is something which they do in geography because that soil level, what is to be absorbed in soil, what are the different segregation of this. So there is a complete study that can be taken up with geography. So with geography later, there is a course to be connected with waste management. And there is a curriculum on it. And when you take it up, government appoints you. Even BMC has got appointments for people with geography, for waste management and for other things. So it's one of the you can say specialization. It's a specialization under geography. See, we have human waste. We are throwing so much of plastic which does not get dissolved. Then all the batteries and electronic items that we are throwing, it gives us so much of radiation. So how to dispose and what is the soil condition which can take up. So all these kinds of things are taught under geography. And therefore you can take up a profession under waste management. And these are again all government jobs, either at BMC level or at a state government level or at central government level. So these are all mainly government jobs where normally Gujaratis are less. You will see more of South Indians there. If you go to any government offices, majority would be South Indians and second would be Maharashtrians. Gujaratis are minimal because we believe in business. But nowadays I think parents who are here must have realized that business day by day is going down. And therefore as others, you will see, are running for government jobs. And government jobs, you work, you don't work, your salary is fixed. Your promotions are fixed. Your increments are fixed. Nothing happens to you. Nobody can remove you out from the job. Whatever you do or whatever you don't do. There is supposed to be an inquiry committee which sits for years together, and if they go to the court, ultimately everything comes in the favor of workers, never in favor of others. So in that case, when you are in government, you are a Jamai Babu. Nothing goes wrong with you.
I would just request everyone to write the questions because, then we can just select questions and ask relevant. Should we take more questions, Leela? There are a couple. Okay, so what we'll do is, everyone please write your questions down. We'll finish all the sessions and after that, basis how much time we have, we'll take more queries. Yeah? Works good? Okay. So now between us, we have a gentleman who can speak more languages than I gave exams in 10th. Yeah? More subjects. So he can speak and teach French, German, Spanish, Chinese, Sanskrit, yeah, Japanese. So that's quite a list, very inspiring. So we have Mr. Nishit Shah. He works as a manager for the language mall at Matunga Boarding. And he's involved in counseling students to choose language, career in international languages. And he also provides trainings to corporates. I think it will be a very interesting session. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Over to you, Nishit.
Hi, I will just connect everyone with Hindi. क्योंकि क्या और लैंग्वेज की बात है, सबके साथ कनेक्ट करना है. क्योंकि अगर इंग्लिश में बोलूँगा तो मम्मी या पापा को थोड़ा समझ में नहीं आएगा, इट बिकम्स डिफिकल्ट. अगर कोई नॉन केवीओ है तो गुजराती कच्ची उसको समझ में नहीं आएगा. तो आई थिंक हिंदी लैंग्वेज. व्हाट डज लैंग्वेज डू? बेसिकली लैंग्वेज कनेक्ट. लैंग्वेज का बेसिक काम है कनेक्ट करना. दैट इज व्हाट लैंग्वेज डू. स्कोप लैंग्वेजेस में इनफ है. कोई भी फील्ड में आप चूज कर ले, लैंग्वेजेस आपको इम्पोर्टेंट एक रोल प्ले करेगा. नाउ द बेसिक कंसेप्ट, अब जैसे मैम ने बताया कि लैंग्वेजेस, जस्ट अभी मैम ने डिस्कस किया था ट्रांसलेशंस के जॉब. आप एक पेज ट्रांसलेट कर दो, आपको 1000 रुपये मिल जाते हैं. दैट इज, आई थिंक मैम ने बहुत कम अमाउंट बोला है. यू गेट पेड पर वर्ड ऑल्सो. यू गेट पेड पर वर्ड. और एक फुल स्केप पेज में अराउंड 500 to 700 वर्ड्स होते हैं. सो लेट्स से अगर आपको पर वर्ड 2 रुपये से 4 रुपये से लेकर 5 रुपये कुछ भी अमाउंट मिल सकते हो, डिपेंड करती है टेक्निकलिटीज के ऊपर और अर्जेंसी ऑफ वर्क के ऊपर. कितना अर्जेंटली उसको ट्रांसलेट करना है, उसके हिसाब से आप पेमेंट डिमांड कर सकते हो. यू गेट पेड फॉर दैट. ये फील्ड ओपन है, कोई भी कर सकता है. आई मीन इनफैक्ट हाउस वाइफ कैन स्टार्ट लर्निंग लैंग्वेजेस. दे कैन टेक ट्यूशंस. आप घर पे बैठ के सिखा सकते हो. ट्रेडिशनल जॉब्स जो लैंग्वेज को है वो दैट इज लाइक टीचिंग, ट्रांसलेशंस एंड इंटरप्रिटेशंस. व्हाट इज इंटरप्रिटेशन? इंटरप्रिटेशन क्या करता है? कोई भी डेलीगेट आया बाहर गांव से, बड़ी कंपनीज में, फॉरेन मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज में, उनके साथ आपको घूमना है, फिरना है. वो जो भी बात करेंगे आपको ट्रांसलेट करना है तभी का तभी. दैट इज व्हाट इंटरप्रिटेशन डज. व्हाट डज दैट गेट पेड? पर डे के हिसाब से दे गेट पेड अराउंड 6000 to 10,000 bucks. 10,000 से 6,000 के रेंज में, 4,000 डिपेंडिंग ऑन दी लैंग्वेज एंड दी अर्जेंसी. दे गेट पेड पर डे. जेनरिक सब लोग का सैलरी होगा 25, 30, 40,000. वो महीने में सिर्फ 4 दिन काम करेगा, उसका पे आउट सिमिलर हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज व्हाट इंटरप्रिटेशन डज. ट्रांसलेशन जो हम लोग डॉक्यूमेंट ट्रांसलेशन करते हैं. टीचिंग, अगेन आपने जो लैंग्वेज स्पेशलाइज की है वो आपको वापस सिखानी है. यू हैव टू टीच दैट फील्ड, दैट लैंग्वेज. दिस इज अ ट्रेडिशनल फील्ड. मतलब ये 3 चीज सबको पता है, बहुत जन ने सुना रहेगा. बट व्हाट आर न्यू थिंग्स कमिंग अप इन लैंग्वेज? आप नया क्या कर सकते हो? नया, देयर इज अ न्यू फील्ड कॉल्ड सब टाइटलिंग. कैन एनीवन टेल व्हाट इज सब टाइटलिंग? किसी ने सुना है पहले? व्हाट इट, आई मीन क्या है सब टाइटलिंग? एग्जैक्टली. जनरली चाइनीज मूवी में होता है, इंग्लिश मूवीज में भी होता है. आप जो भी मूवीज चल रही है उसके जो डायलॉग्स है आपको सब टाइटलिंग में लिखना है. तो यू गेट पेड फॉर दैट, डूइंग दैट सब टाइटलिंग. फॉर दैट यू शुड नो कंप्यूटर्स आना चाहिए और आपको लैंग्वेज आनी चाहिए. यू विल बी सरप्राइज, इंडियन मूवीज भी ट्रांसलेट होती है. इंडियन मूवीज भी बाहर गाँव जाती है. इंडियन सीरियल्स को भी सब टाइटलिंग किया जाता है, राइट? एंड यू गेट पेड फॉर इट. आई मीन बहुत अच्छा अमाउंट उसमें मिलता है. अगेन न्यू जॉब्स स्टार्ट हुए हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड अ वॉइस ओवर. व्हाट इज वॉइस ओवर? देयर वाज एन अंबुजा सीमेंट एड, जो अमिताभ बच्चन का एक अंबुजा सीमेंट एड है. नाउ सेम एड दे वांटेड टू डू इट इन फ्रेंच. सो दे नीड समवन, एक मेल वॉइस चाहिए जिसका वॉइस अच्छा हो और उसको प्लस फ्रेंच आता हो. आपको सिर्फ बोलने के पैसे मिलते हैं, यू जस्ट हैव टू स्पीक, यू गेट पेड. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ वॉइस ओवर. दिस इज अ न्यू फील्ड कमिंग अप. कमिंग बैक टू साइंस फील्ड, अभी वी फील के सिर्फ लैंग्वेजेस आर्ट फील्ड के लिए है, इट इज़ नॉट सो. साइंस वाले लोग को भी लैंग्वेज बहुत काम में आता है. आई वाज जस्ट टॉकिंग, एक डिस्कस कर रहा था, फर्स्ट सेशन में हमारे डॉक्टर्स आए थे, हम लोग उनके साथ मैंने जस्ट बात की. देयर इज अ न्यू फील्ड कमिंग अप विच इज कॉल्ड मेडिकल टूरिज्म. व्हाट इज मेडिकल टूरिज्म? डॉक्टर है, डेंटल ऑपरेशंस कर रहे हैं, लेट्स से एक सिंपल सा डेंटल ऑपरेशन अगर कोई पेशेंट को अगर यूरोप में करना है तो दे वुड पे इन यूरोज, और वो छोटा अमाउंट नहीं होता. इफ यू ट्रांसलेट, वो इंडियन करेंसी में उसको पे करना पड़ेगा समवेयर अराउंड 50,000 to 1 लाख रुपीज. सो व्हाट दे डू कि इंडियन डॉक्टर्स वर्ल्ड अक्रॉस में फेमस है, उनको पता है कि इंडियन डॉक्टर्स एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, तो सिमिलर डॉक्टर के पास ट्रीटमेंट इंडिया में करवाएंगे सिमिलर फैसिलिटी के साथ, प्लस इंडिया का टूर करेंगे. दैट इज कॉल्ड मेडिकल प्लस टूरिज्म, दोनों को साथ में आप मर्ज करते हो लोग. So nowadays foreigners come up in India, they do some treatments, plus they make tour of India. Coming on the field of travel and tourism, आपको language आती है, travel tourism, you can work as a tour guide, tour manager, not only in India. ऐसा नहीं delegates India में आते आप India की tour कराइए, या Indian public को आप जब भी foreign में लेके जाते हो, so you need to know the basic local language so that you can coordinate with the local guys. तो आपको घूमने के पैसे मिलते हैं, यू जस्ट रोम विद देम, आप उनको समझाइए कहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, यू असिस्ट देम, प्लस आप जगह देखोगे वो फ्री में, प्लस यू विल गेट पेड फॉर इट. तो दैट इज वेयर लैंग्वेज वुड कम अप. इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स लर्न लैंग्वेजेस. वी हैव मेनी इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स कमिंग अप एंड लर्निंग लैंग्वेजेस. स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम VJTI, ICT, Somaiya, different from different colleges. Why they learn languages? बहुत सारी कंपनीज है, लेट्स से अगर इंजीनियर्स, ऑटोमोबाइल, ना ऑटोमोबाइल इज नोन, जर्मन इज नोन फॉर एन ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री, सो दे वांट समवन, इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर स्पेशलाइजेशन, आपको मास्टर्स करने वहाँ पे जाना है, तो यू शुड नो द बेसिक लैंग्वेज. आपको वो कंपनी में जॉब चाहिए, लेट्स से कंपनी लाइक अ सीमेंस इज अ जर्मन बेस्ड कंपनी, सो दे वुड प्रिफर, एक कोई भी एम्प्लॉय है, दे वुड प्रिफर knowing the person knowing a language, German language, so that he can coordinate with the main office from Germany. There are companies like TCS, Capgemini, Infosys, they hire people specially for languages because उनके clientele वहाँ पे है, उनके branches वहाँ पे रहेंगे. It is not necessary आप वहाँ जाओगे तो ही आपको language काम में आएगा. You have to either work on phone or you have to work via the mails. You check out क्या बात हो रही है and you do the translation and you get paid for it. Lawyers are learning language. Why lawyers would learn a language? Let's say कोई कंपनी acquire करनी है, फॉर एन एग्जांपल एयरटेल ने अभी एक कंपनी एक्वायर की अफ्रीका में, तो अफ्रीका में एक प्रोविजन वहाँ पे सिर्फ फ्रेंच लैंग्वेज बोली जाती है, तो दे नीड पीपल जिसको लॉ भी पता हो प्लस उसको एक लैंग्वेज भी पता हो, सो दैट वहाँ की रूल्स रेगुलेशन उसके साथ चेकआउट कर सके और यहाँ पे उनको ट्रांसलेट कर सके. सो दे नीड पीपल हु वुड नो दिस लैंग्वेजेस, दे नीड स्पेशल पीपल फॉर इट. आपको कोई कंपनी एक्वायर करनी है, उसके प्रोफाइल, इनकम टैक्स लॉ, जो भी प्रॉफिट लॉस सब चेक करना है, यू शुड नो दैट लैंग्वेज. सो दिस इज हाउ लैंग्वेज बिल्ड अप. IT industry, especially Japanese is known for an IT field, robotics. If anyone interested in robotics, Japanese is a language for it. Business करना है, anything to do with import, सबसे ज़्यादा import होता है चाइना से. Right? I'll just give you figures. In 2010, the India-China trade figures was around 10 billion. Projected 2015 is around $100 billion. This is official figures. अब पेन से लेके एरोप्लेन तक हर चीज़ अभी चाइना से आ रही है, तो जो भी इंपोर्ट करना है, क्लोथ इंपोर्ट करना है, तो यू गेट, इफ यू नो चाइनीज लैंग्वेज आप अच्छे नेगोशिएट कर पाओगे, यू कैन नेगोशिएट, सो यू कैन वर्क, यू गो देयर, बिजनेस भी करना है या जॉब भी करना है. देयर आर कंपनीज हु वुड हायर यू जस्ट टू गो देयर, डू दी डील्स, कम बैक एंड यू गेट पेड फॉर इट. आपको उसके लिए पे मिलता है. सो दिस इज हाउ लैंग्वेज वुड असिस्ट यू. This is where language would assist in all field. आप commerce हो, engineering, science, anything you do, language would assist. It's just like learning a computer. आप language अपने field में भी उसको use कर सकते हो. Traditional jobs, जैसे मैंने